I'm going to tell you, check it right, check down.
Sheriff's office! Here,
Someone's coming.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Body camera video just released today shows the moment deputies fired more than 24 shots. HCSO was initially called down to the apartment complex in Northeast Harris County last Saturday for a burglary, but it turns out the woman they shot lives there. KPRC2's Gage Golding has been covering this story since it broke last weekend. Gage?
Yeah, there are two angles to this story, but it doesn't matter which one you look at because it's what you're hearing that actually is raising eyebrows. The two deputies at the front door, pounding on the front door, announcing who they are, only to be seconds later unloading their service weapons, firing after they see a woman coming towards them with a gun. Now, the video you're about to see, it's raw, it's unedited, and it might be disturbing to some viewers.
Sheriff's office!
The time, just after 2 a.m. last Saturday morning, deputies called to the report of a burglary at the second-story apartment off Uvalde Road in Northeast Harris County. They're on high alert after seeing a broken front window.
Someone's coming.
Officers unloading more than 24 rounds through the front of the apartment. One deputy reloading her gun and continuing to shoot.
Go down, go down! Go down!
A woman on the other side of the wall, identified as Eboni Pouncy, shot several times.
Charles Club, we need people, shots fired!
Deputies only then finding Eboni is supposed to be here. Her friend rents this place. They broke their own window to get in after forgetting their keys, the friend said in an interview on Friday.
I told Eboni to break the window. That would have been the third time the window would have been broken since I stayed here. We were there for about 20 minutes. The next thing I know, I hear loud banging on the door.
That banging is deputies.
Eboni grabbed her gun and ran to the door.
The next time she saw her friend, she was shot several times. A neighbor downstairs filming this video.
I live here, please don't shoot! This is my home!
That same neighbor initially calling 911 to report a burglary after hearing his neighbor break her own window.
The only crime that was committed that day was done by the police. It was unjust, it was inhumane, and it was not okay.
Those two deputies that you see in the video there, they are still on paid administrative leave. That's totally normal for any officer involved shooting. And Bill, the HCSO, they tell me that this investigation on their end, it's still ongoing.
All right, Gage, we know the investigation is ongoing. What happens once the investigation is complete? And will the deputies be back on patrol responding to calls then?
So once that investigation wraps up, the findings will then go before the HCSO disciplinary committee. That's whenever the disciplinary committee, those members will decide if the deputies, did they act as they were trained or will they face disciplinary action? Only then will we find those answers, Bill.
And we know HCSO is investigating the shooting, but is anyone else looking into this? And how's the victim that was shot holding up?
Yeah, great question. On Friday, community activists actually are calling for an independent, more in-depth investigation aside from the HCO investigation. So the Harris County Sheriff's Office, they're doing their protocol investigation, but community activists, they say they want an outside third party to take a look at what happened here to kind of get to the bottom of this, if you will. As for Eboni, I talked to her on the phone today. It was very brief. I asked her how she's doing. She said she wasn't doing the best, and she didn't really want to talk to me anymore. She kind of deferred me to her attorney.
All right, thank you, Gage. We know you'll stay on top of this story.